Do you currently hold or have you ever had any other nationality or citizenship? Who dash me now? Say no. Because if my mama na American, I be American, so but nothing. How long have you lived in this address? That's where they ask you unemployed. If you say unemployed, there's a part where they will ask you. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So yes, if this is your first time seeing me, please do not make it your last. Okay, please do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Please make sure you like this video, comment and share to your friends, and in fact basically just engage in my videos, okay? And I really appreciate that. Yeah, so from the title of this video, you all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to show you guys how I filled the form, or how I and my husband filled the form we use in applying for UK visitors visa for my mom. I've got a lot of comments of people asking me to, like, in fact I cannot just answer the question or answer the questions on the comment section, so I just decided to do like a physical demo. Do you get? So I'll just show you guys the things, like what we filled in. I know it might not be the same situation like you or whoever is watching this video, but at least it's going to give you an idea of what and like what you're going to just fill in, okay? And just for disclaimer, I am not a UK immigration officer, okay? I am not a lawyer, so I'm just giving out this information based on my experience, based on research, and yeah, so it's just my experience. Yeah, so what I'm telling you is 100% correct, but just to play safe, okay? So you don't hold me and say no, this said this, okay? So what I'm putting out here is just for you to just follow, and like, you get, I don't know if you know what I mean. I'm sure you get that, okay? So without further ado, let's get into this video, okay? So on the application form, the first part is where they ask you for the application name. You're going to put the person's name, the GWF number. That's the number you are using in applying for the visa, or that has to be on your visa. When you're applying for your visa, you get, so there you have this GWF number there. So that's what you fill in there. Then your passport number. So the passport number should be what you have to put there. Then the country of nationality, whether Nigerian, a Ghanaian, American, yeah. So you just fill it in there. Then date of birth, you put the date of birth, the gender, male or female, then date of application, the date you are applying for the visa, yeah. So type of visa application, is it a standard visitor's visa? Is it a what kind of visa again do you have? A skilled work visa? But for the purpose of this video, I'm just talking about the how to fill the UK visitors visa or tourist visa. Okay, they ask you for submission method. Are you submitting online, or are you going there to drop it? So I think the general method is online, yeah. So payment reference, if you have paid for the visa, I mean for the, yeah, if you have paid for the application, yeah, and you have your payment reference already, so you put it. So by the time the form I have now is the partially completed one, so at this time you haven't paid for it, okay? So the next part is the contact email. So you put, if you're applying, for example, I was applying for my mom, I create an email account for her, so I did not use my own email account. Does that make sense? So it was her own email I put there. So contact language, should they contact you in English? If yes, put English there. If you are not speaking English, you have another dialect, put it there. Then now it takes you to the personal information. So they also ask you for your email address, so you put your email address there. Then the travel information, like this is where this part is very important. So they ask you, what is the main reason for your visit to the UK? Yeah, so it's for what, I'm just reading out what I feel for my mom, okay? So I wrote that she's coming for tourism, which includes visiting family and friends, yeah. So the next question was, will you be traveling to the UK as part of an organized group? So no, I put no there. Will you be traveling to the UK with someone who is not your partner, spouse, or dependent? So I put no, because she was coming alone. She wasn't coming with my father, so she came alone. So I just put no. Then what is the main reason for your holiday visit to the UK? So just try as much as possible to be realistic, to be truthful. Okay, you don't need to start lying about it. Okay, so I wrote visiting family. Yeah. So the next part was give details of the main purpose of your visit and anything else you plan to do on your trip. See tourists and short stay for more information. So let me read out what I put in here. And yeah, so I said like for my mom said my main purpose of seeking entry into the UK at this time is to enable me visit and spend time with my family members, my daughter, her husband, my grandchildren. I have missed my first grandchild, Kimberly, and also I want to see my new grandchildren because my daughter just recently had a set of twins and they all reside in the UK. I will also visit tourist and attractive sites like Spinnacle Tower and do some shopping at the Gulf of Queen. So at this time that we were applying for this visa, um we were in Portsmouth. So that was why I used those blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. So the next question was your planned travel information. Okay, so date you plan to arrive in the UK. So it depends on when you want her or him to come to the UK. So date of entering the UK, we put it there, and date of leaving the UK. So we said she was going to stay about 14 days. Yeah. So and then they ask you again for your personal information, which includes your given name. So you put your name there. Your given name, for example, Dorcas Isibakome. Isibakome is my middle name. Dorcas is my first name. Then your last name is your father's name. Yeah. So are you now or have you ever been known by any other name? No. So who does this email belong to? So me. So like you can say you. The option there is you that you just click on. Then do you have another email address? No. What is your sex as shown in your passport? So female. What is your relationship status? Are you married? Are you single? So if you're married, you say married. If you're single, you say single. Country of nationality, Nigerian. So this is my own case. Country of birth, yeah. Then place of birth, you put it there. Date of birth, you put it there. Do you have a valid nationality or national ID card? If yes, say yes. If no, say no. Do you currently hold or have you ever held any other nationality or citizenship? Who dash me now? Say no. Because if my mama na American, I be American. So but nothing. Address. So you put your house address there. So the next part is this address also correspondence address? Yes. So what's the address? You put it. How long have you lived in this address? You put the number of years you lived there. What is your ownership status? Do you own it or do you rent it? So you put it there that you rent it or you own it. Please provide your telephone number. So you put your telephone number. Where do you use this telephone number? Yeah. So there's an option there for use while in the UK. Yeah. Select whether this is your home, mobile, or so we just said is home telephone number, business telephone number, mobile phone telephone number. So are you able to be contacted by this telephone number? What we put there was that I can be contacted by telephone call and text message. Yeah, that was the option that was there. Then your passport details. They ask you again for your passport details, your reference number, then issuing authority, if it's the part of Nigeria where the passport was issued. If it's Benin, if it's Abuja, yeah, if it's Warri, stuff like that. Then issue date, the date this information is on is on the data page of your international passport. So just copy and paste. Yeah. So your spouse, given name of your spouse, family history, date of birth, family name, country of nationality, stuff like that. Then dependent details. Do you have any dependents? Does anyone rely on you financially? So if it's yes, you say yes. If it's no, you say no. Yeah. Then All right, your parents' details. So this is my mom's parents' details. Now, I do not have my parents' details. Yes, because my mom doesn't have my grandparents' details. So she just said she doesn't have it. Then employment. What is your employment history? So this is the part that gets people frustrated a little bit. So if you are employed, say employed. If you are unemployed, say you are unemployed. There's no two ways about it. Okay. So previous employment organization, I have not worked in any other jobs listed above. Yeah. So that's where they ask you unemployed. If you say unemployed, there's a part where they will ask you. So there's a column where you will feel that you've not worked in any other place, in any of the place that was listed. Yeah. So do you have another income or any savings? So other regular additional income and savings. This thing I'm mentioning there is in that place. It's just for you to click it. Then what kind of regular additional income do you have? Yeah, allowances or regular money from my family or from family. Yeah. So that this one is there. You just click on it. Then so mind you, this particular work part I'm mentioning is for the unemployed because that's what I filled in for my mom. So if your mom is employed with the government service, it's very easy, it's good. So you just put employed with government. Yeah. So all right. So total amount of regular additional income that you get in a year. So for example, if you are receiving 1.6 million and blah 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 blah, you put it there. Okay. Yeah. So how much money do you have in savings? So in GB, that's in pounds. How much money are you personally planning to spend in your visit on your visit to the UK? So what we put here was, so this one was in naira. So in fact, I cannot pronounce it. So what is the total amount of money you spent each month? Put it there. So I'll put what I'll just put what we wrote for her. Okay. So will anyone be paying towards the cost of your visit? Yes. Who is paying towards the cost of your visit? Someone I know, for example, family or friends. Yeah. So what's the person's name? So put my husband's name there and my own name. So my husband's name was put there and the address. Then my name was put there and the address. So yeah. Who is paying towards the cost? Okay, why are they helping you to pay for your visit? Some of the question is you. So Precious, whatever, is my son-in-law and his wife Dorcas, who is my daughter, is the one inviting me to come to the UK. So that was what we wrote as the reason why they are helping her to pay. Who is paying towards the cost of your visit? Someone I know. Yeah. So name, put the person's name. So this was where they now put my name again. Then how much money will they be paying towards your visit? So guys, at this point, let me say that I don't know the exact amount of money you have to put in your account. I keep saying this. People keep asking me. I'm not a staff of the home office, okay? So just to be on a safer side, put a lot of money in your account. So if the money is there, it's just to download the account statement and remove the money after downloading the account statement. If I don't know, or if you want to wait till the visa is out, you can leave it. So what I'm trying to say is that don't go and put £500 and you expect, I don't know, then or you put 1,000. So for me, I like giving myself peace. So I just put huge amount of money there and just wait for the end, wait for the result. So this part was asking me how much, like, at this point now, she filled in my name as one of her sponsor. So the question was like, how much will they be paying towards your account? So for me in naira, I put that I'll be spending about 500,000 naira. Then for my husband, because they also ask how much will he be spending towards her visit. So we put about 750,000 naira. Yeah, 750, yes, thousand naira. Why for me, we put 500,000 naira. Yeah. So why are they helping to pay for your visit? Now, for me, She is my daughter and she has invited me to come and visit her and her family in the UK. Now, they're asking of family in the UK. Do you have any family in the UK? Yes. The relationship to you, daughter. Giving names, put the name. Family name, put it there. Country of nationality, put it there. What permission do they have to be in the UK? They have a temporary visa. Yes, we have a temporary visa. I don't have a permanent settlement yet. So put in their passport number, relationship to you, the next person now, son-in-law, their name, put it there, country of nationality, put it there. They have what kind of visa does this person hold? A temporary visa. Then put the passport number there. So at this point, we also added Kimberly's name. So put Kimberly's name. Then accommodation details. So who will you be staying with in the UK? So at this point, she put my name and my husband's name. Then telephone number, put in our telephone number, then our house address. Yeah. So put in our house address. So the date you want to arrive at this address, they will still ask you. Remember, you put a date in the front or where they ask you. So don't go and forget. Put that same date and the date you intend to leave. So put that same date. UK telephone number for this question is in two ways. So they'll ask for my husband, they also ask for me. Yeah. So date you will arrive at this address, you also put it there. Don't forget. So make sure you are when you are truthful, there's no way you will forget what you have put in before. Okay. Then will you be staying anywhere else in the UK? No. Have you been taken to the UK? Have you been to the UK in the past 10 years? No. Have you ever entered the UK illegally? No. Remain in the UK beyond the valid of your visit visa permission to stay? No. Breach the condition of your leave, blah blah blah? No. So all these questions that they ask is no, not applicable. So for either the UK or any other country, have you ever been refused a visa, refused a permission to stay? So all these are no. Then give details of what happened. Okay, wait, sorry. So they're asking, have you ever been refused a UK visa? So if you've been refused a UK visa, you say yes. If you've not been refused a UK visa or any other country visa, you say no. So, but in my mom's situation, this was her second application. We've applied the first time. So they denied her that first time. So that's why I said yes here. So when we're trying to, then the next question they asked was that give details of what happened and why they denied. So an application for a visa was refused. Yeah. So what country? United Kingdom. When did this immigration problem happen? So put the month that it happened. Okay. Do you have an appeal? Because when they refuse you, they will just tell you that this visa does not have an appeal. You don't need to appeal this visa. So no. Give more details of what happened. What happened was about the money. So that's why I'm telling you guys that you should put enough money in the account. Okay, don't be like, oh, £1,000 is gonna be enough if you are the one sponsoring. So that's why I'm giving you guys my own real life situation so that you understand what I was trying to talk about. My mother-in-law came into the UK before my mom. Yeah, so she came before and we applied once for her and they gave her. So I think that was this overconfidence that we were having. Yeah. So when my mother-in-law applied, we used this format. Like, it was also pertaining to her own situation. She was also an unemployed, but she has a business that she run on her own. But my mom's case was a bit different. Yeah, they were not particularly about her, but it was because of us. Yeah. So this was what happened. And this when they said give details, what we wrote was that I was unable to convince the decision maker about my income from family. I had a total credit of blah blah, I cannot mention it, in 7 months and divided by 7, converted to pounds, it was 1,351 88 pence. Then this was the summary of my bank statement ending on the 6th of. I have, however, replicated this same formula on my May 2023 application as I researched it and it is right. So we just said something like that. Then we now went further where they said give more details of what happened. Yeah. So we now said also the bank statement my sponsor provided was not sufficiently funded to sponsor my proposed trip. I sincerely apologize for this as I thought I had done everything right to avoid a refusal. I will, however, tender a better application this time. Thanks. Or I will, whatever. So, this was what happened. What happened was my husband was having, I did not put my own bank statement, despite the fact that it was both of us that was applying for my mom. So my husband only applied, and no, we applied together, but he only submitted his bank statement, and he was having about 1,500 in his account. Yeah. So I think that was where the problem came in, not from my mom's end, because my mom had good amount of money in her account. So what we did was to just make sure the next time I downloaded, in fact, I had to put money in my account, downloaded my bank statement. My own bank statement was about £4,000. Yeah. So my husband's bank statement was about £3,000 or £2,000. Yeah. So that we just merged it together. I downloaded my own, he downloaded his own. So we submitted everything together. So that was it. So yeah, so I hope I have been able to explain to you guys how to fill in all these questions and stuff like that. If I'm still not able to answer your question or convince you, yeah, so let me know in the comment section. Just send me your question, tell me what you think, like what, if you have any other question you want to ask, just ask me. Okay, I'll be there to reply you. And please guys, if you watch this video to the end and you've not, I mean to this part of this video, and you've not liked my video, I don't know what you're waiting for, because I've given you a very, I don't know, crucial information. Yeah, I've gone out of my way to do this video. So guys, please just support your girl by hitting on that like button, okay, and also share this video. Okay, so I'll be doing another video about this particular video. Is the most requested one now, the one I'm talking about now, where people ask me to show sample of invitation letter. Yeah, so the next video you'll be seeing will be where I gave you a sample of an invitation letter that we used to invite my mom and my mother-in-law, and how it worked for us. Okay, yeah, so guys, that will bring us to the end of this video. And please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, just subscribe to the channel now. It's not hard. Subscription is free. Okay, it's not like Instagram where you pay for subscription. And it's not, I'm not saying you should join my membership, because I don't have membership on YouTube. I never reached that level. You can support on a girl, I beg. You can just subscribe. Subscription are free. Subscription is free. Okay, I don't want to sing again. I don't want to sing this part of the video. All right guys, so until my next one, stay blessed. Bye.